Hi, my name's Permjit. My company's called Rough Diamond. What I do is help you build your existing customer base into your sales force. As I always say, why pay for a sales force when you can actually create one for free? I'm here today with Ross, which I would call Ross is the utility wizard in commercial and residential properties. What I'm going to do is pass you over to him, and he's going to explain about his business and what he actually offers to you out there. Thank you very much for joining me, Ross. I'll leave it over to you.
Hi there. Thanks very much for having me on. Effectively, I deal in two markets, both the domestic market and the commercial market. Domestic markets, everybody knows what that is because we all have electricity, gas, telecoms, mobile phones. So I deal with all that kind of stuff, and I'll sign up customers on whatever they need, whatever services they need. If they want more services, that's fine. They just want one service, that's not a problem. And that's fairly straightforward. Also, I deal with the commercial utility side, which is slightly more complicated because that involves obviously various sizes of businesses. We'll take small businesses and just one man business or one person businesses right up to multiple size businesses. And what we'll do is we'll help them out with the gas, electricity, water, telecoms, solar, and there's and it's not just getting the best contracts for them. We'll also deal on the commercial side with all the various management facilities they need behind the scenes. What we aim to do in the commercial industry is make sure that the business owner or the business concentrates on what it's dealing with, basically operations, and we'll go and do the dirty work for them. We'll deal with the utility companies if there's a problem. And that's basically what I do in a nutshell in both areas.
Well said, very, very true. I used to own a hairdresser salon myself, and you can tell by my wonderful hair, my beautiful complexion. What it is that is when you're looking after, I used to manage the business in terms of it, and I used to deal with companies all the time. We did come to gas, electric, with commercial, and getting a good deal out of them is very, very hard in terms of it. If you can get somebody like you, an expert like yourself, who knows the industry inside out, it also helps in the long run for you. Then you can concentrate on what you need to do within the industry. So I would recommend Ross to anybody who's interested, who's got a commercial business, who wants to deal with the gas and electricity, or is struggling to deal with it. Even on the residential side, I would also recommend Ross the contacting himself. Now, a question I'm going to ask you is it's always important. What is the importance of customer services within your industry?
Customer services for me is everything. It doesn't matter whether it's domestic or commercial. Not only do we look after the customers that we deal with right from the very start. I mean, a lot of companies do that and then they tail off when the after sales service kind of disappears. And salesmen go into witness protection. What we do is, and certainly in my part of the business, is I make sure that I look after the customers. I'll keep in touch with them. I'll make sure that everything's fine. I'll give them a regular review to make sure everything's going well. If there's any enhancements to their services, I'll help them with that. If they've got any questions, and in actual fact, I actually help people on an ad hoc basis that even I've just got, they might not be a customer, but they've got questions about the energy or the utilities industry, and I'm happy to talk to them about that. But no, customer services is everything as far as I'm concerned.
Tell you something, you're exactly right. I tell you, I would believe a customer is your customer before they're your customer. If you look after them on a personal level as well as on the business level, you get to know what they're all about and what they're all about. And that's what you want to do you're building trusted connections in terms of what you're doing. Because I think those industries that you're actually working in are looking for someone that they need to go to and actually want to trust and actually get the best out of what they're actually paying for. Ross, thank you very much for your time. Much appreciated. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Cheers.